Happy now? All is now is a gift to be in the present. The fresh say something back in here, putting out my perspective into the cloud of the collective to expand the collective consciousness. You're not tuning into the mind of an Aries moon / alginate moon. And it is Tuesday in the space and location where I'm at. And it is also Cancer hours. And this video is going to be for tomorrow, June 19th, when we have a full moon in Sagittarius. Okay, so the moon is going to go into Sagittarius from Scorpio at around 1 p.m. an hour from now. Tomorrow is going to move into Sagittarius, the moon. Okay, so this is going to be full moon for every sign and what you should look out for. Okay, so we have Sun in Gemini in the third decan. It's about to move into Cancer before this full moon. So this is going to be the last full moon of Gemini season before we go into Cancer season. Okay, and Cancer season would fully mean that we are in summer, from spring. Okay, so Gemini season is the last season of spring. Cancer season initiates the summer season. Okay, hence why it is a cardinal sign. All cardinal signs initiate a new season. Okay, so with the sun being in Gemini right now, hold on, it is cusping Cancer. So it's 28 degrees. Okay, and with it opposing it's going to oppose Sagittarius. Okay, so with this means we're gonna have a full moon whenever the sun and moon are opposed. That's how you know we have a full moon. Whenever the sun and moon are together, that's how you know we have a new moon. Okay, so whenever the moon is full, we are to be fulfilled as far as our emotions and as far as our desires, whatever our needs. Okay, we're supposed to be fulfilled regarding our emotions and our needs and how we react and respond. Okay, so with this, when the moon goes into Sagittarius, hold on, it's going to be in conjuncting Venus and Mercury, because they're both in Cancer. When moon goes into Sagittarius, it's going to make a 150-degree angle to Mercury and Venus, making it a misunderstanding as far as how you react and respond towards your love matters and for your relationships, for people, places, and things, as well as your communication. So misunderstanding how to react and respond as far as your communication and the thoughts and ideas you receive. Okay, so with that, how that plays out is with Venus being in Cancer. Okay, Venus being in Cancer, this is having this our love matters and our relationships. We're not gonna jump into relationships, or we're not gonna relate with people, places, and things unless it seems comfortable enough, or it seems like you are able to be more open. So we're not going to be able to, or you're not going to feel like jumping into relationships or relating unless you're comfortable. And with Mercury, you're not going to feel, and this is minor frustrations when you do that. Okay, so minor frustrations when you react and respond towards your love matters and what you love and relate to for people, places, and things. Okay? And it's gonna be misunderstandings. And also misunderstandings, and so like the same thing for Mercury. You're not gonna wanna feel to react and respond in a communicative way or communicate about something unless it feels comfortable enough. Okay, or unless it feels like it's the home, you know? So this is how this Mercury conjunct is actually conjuncting Venus. Okay, so with that, when it conjuncts Venus, when Mercury conjunct Venus, this is all the stargates, the opportunities, the gifts, the misunderstandings, the opposition, feeling at odds, you know, towards everything, towards your communication and your love matters. Okay, so with that, it's in Cancer, so it's gonna be filtered out through some sort of, you know, receptivity, comfortability, or just anything you do within the home or domestic situations, anything that brings you comfortability. So we have Venus and Mercury sextiling Mars and Uranus in Taurus. Okay, so this is the opportunities to the opportunities as far as Mercury to communicate, you know, in a comfortable way about your passions and your desires and your willpower and intention, and all of these are filtered out through Taurus, which is dealing with stability, security, safety, money, structure, and your fixed possessions. Okay, so Venus sextiling Mars, this is the opportunities to relate your passions in willing to relate or compromise with your passions. Okay, so, you know, with Venus being in Cancer, this is dealing with you know, the comfortable love, you know, so the love that is basically, you know, love for the emotions, love for the feelings, and the love to cater. This could be the love to cater, you know, so people of Venus and Cancer actually love to, you know, nurture. Okay, so this is the opportunities to, you know, sort of cater to your passions with your relationships or within the home. So to cater within your passions within the home or whatever you're comfortable with, wherever you're comfortable. Okay? So we have Venus and Mars trining Neptune and Saturn. So not Venus and Mars, but Venus and Mercury. Venus and Mercury trining Neptune and Saturn. So this is the gifts to relate your love matters. So the gifts for relationships, for people, places, and things. Okay, so the gift to nurture your relationships with your dreams. So nurturing your relationships at this time and caring about your relationships will open up that stargate and will help you to unlock, you know, the benefits that Saturn can bring in Pisces, you know, which is dealing with your dreams and your subconscious, and yeah, whatever is in your Piscean waters, whatever is in your subconscious. So or to nurture a dream. So the gift to cater to a dream, or to willing to compromise for something that has to do with your reality, or gaining stability in your reality. So with this spells for like relationships at this time can come off as caring. And with that trine to Saturn, you know, this Cancer, Venus being in Cancer, you know, this makes people have this what's it called, sacral chakra. Our sacral chakra is more mixed with our heart chakra. Okay, so we will have this love for, you know, creativity, or this love for being receptive, a love for being open. So people might be open arms at this time, you know, which leads to, you know, you having it a lot more smoother or easier towards gaining some sort of stability or security to stand on at this time. Okay, so Mercury trining Saturn in Pisces, this is the gift to react, the gift to communicate in a what's the word, comfortable way to materialize or to nurture your dreams. So the gifts to speak life into your dream. So to nurture your dreams and how you gain security and stability in this world by communicating in a more subtle or comfortable way, or in a way that doesn't ruffle feathers. You know, so for example, if we got Mercury in Aries, you know, that'll be, when we had Mercury in Aries, the communication was a lot more blunt, was a lot more fiery, was a lot more straight to the point. Now with the communication, is going to be a lot more, you know, subtle, shy, reserved. You know, it's not going to be fire. You know, so this is a time where, you know, there might be some passive aggressive going on, but, you know, that's the lower octave. But the higher octave is to nurture and speak love, and speak to your brothers and sisters as if they are your brothers and sisters. You know, everybody that we share this earth realm with, you know, we're sharing this earth realm with. Earth is our home, and, you know, therefore, you know, everyone in this reality or in this earth realm you share a space with, you know. So this is where you can have this sort of inner knowing that everyone is connected, and everyone in this earth realm, you know, sort of, you know, you have this connection with, because this is your home. Earth is your home. You share a home. Okay, as far as this lifetime. Okay, so now let's move on to the full moon and all the houses. Okay, so if you have Sagittarius in the first house, you're going to have Gemini in your seventh house. So the full moon is going to be happening in your first house. Okay, you're going to have Sagittarius in your first house, meaning you should be fulfilled regarding your appearance. Okay, how you carry yourself. Okay, and so, and your personal issues, and yeah, and the spirit you carrying. So you should be fulfilled as far as your first house. Okay, how you carry yourself, how people see you type shit. If you're not fulfilled type shit, you're going to find yourself communicating, utilizing the Gemini energy, communicating a lot more than you should, or you're going to find yourself, deep, either traveling externally or internally, to sort of gain some sort of fulfillment with your appearance, when you should be fulfilled. When the moon is full, you should be comfortable. You should have put in the work leading to the full moon, So that's how first house play out. If you got Sagittarius in the second house, you should be fulfilled regarding your values, what you have to offer, your gifts, your fixed possessions. Okay? If you're not fulfilled, you're going to find yourself either traveling externally or internally to fulfill that. Okay? Third house. If you got Sagittarius in the third house, you should be fulfilled as far as your familiar places, faces, and communications and surroundings. If you're not fulfilled, you'll find yourself either traveling externally or internally to fulfill that. Okay? If you have Sagittarius in the fourth house, did I skip the third house? Yeah, I didn't. If you have Sagittarius in the fourth house, you should be fulfilled as far as your domestic situations, how you deal with privacy, comfortability within the home. If you're not fulfilled, you'll find yourself traveling externally or internally to fulfill that. If you have Sagittarius in the fifth house, you should be fulfilled regarding your creativity, entertainment, children, self-expression, spiritual house, okay, and also sexual house to a certain degree. Okay? If you're not fulfilled, you find yourself traveling externally or internally to do that. If you have Sagittarius in the sixth house, you should be fulfilled regarding your day-to-day routine, work, health, ability to schedule and analyze, and write as well. If you're not fulfilled, you'll find yourself working extra hard to do that at this time. Okay, so you go either traveling externally to do that or internally, or you find yourself working, extremely hard in this area of your life. If you have Sagittarius in the seventh house, you should be fulfilled regarding your relationships, how you relate to everything, people, places, and things. Okay, if you're not fulfilled, you'll find yourself traveling externally or internally to do that, to fulfill that. Okay, so if you have Sagittarius in the eighth house, you should be fulfilled regarding your desires, deep transformations, sex, secrets, okay, shared values, behind the scenes. Okay, if you're not fulfilled, you'll find yourself traveling externally or internally to fulfill that. Okay? If you have Sagittarius in the ninth house, you should be fulfilled regarding your higher learning, your wisdom, long distance travel, spirituality, your morality. Okay? And how you see the broad philosophical ways of looking at the world, religion, and God. If you're not fulfilled, you will be traveling externally or internally to fulfill that. If you have Sagittarius in the 10th house, you should be comfortable or fulfilled on how you gain stability, structure, safety, and stability to stand on in your reality. How you gain structure, career, safety. You should be fulfilled on that area of your life. If you're not, you'll find yourself traveling externally or internally to do that. Okay? If you have Sagittarius in the 11th house, you should be fulfilled regarding your unfamiliar places, faces, how you conduct yourself within the public arena, gadgets, science, technology, astrology. If you're not fulfilled, you'll find yourself traveling externally or internally to fulfill that. And lastly, if you have Sagittarius in the 12th house, you should be fulfilled regarding the subconscious, imagination, the dream realm, creativity, romantics. If you're not fulfilled, you'll find yourself traveling externally or internally to fulfill that. That's going to be it. The Fresh Sage signing out. Catch you next now.